This video is closed captioned. Hello travelers, Anthony here. Today I'll be reviewing 20 European cities worth visiting. I'm sure many of the entries on this list will be familiar to you, but I hope that I can add at least one new city to your travel dream list. Number 20. Venice, Italy. Venice is one of the most unique cities in the world. Built on top of and around an old, intricate system of canals, it's one of the few cities there cars are expressly prohibited. Where else can you justify taking a gondola from point A to B? World-famous Murano Glass is just a short ride away from a Vaporetto or water taxi. A city filled with romance, wanderlust, and notable historic architecture. It's the perfect city to visit to get lost. Number 19. Ljubljana, Slovenia. Slovenia probably doesn't top the list when considering the most well-known European cities to visit, but it should. A fairy tale castle sits perched on a forested outcrop, surrounded by the rest of the town, and indeed looks lost in time when first arriving. The cuisine of Ljubljana is second to none, featuring fresh local produce and further inspired by the neighboring countries of Austria, Italy, and Hungary. Day trips are easy, as you can reach the Alpine Lake Bled or the Postojna Cave Complex, which is listed as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The city was also awarded the honor of Europe's Green Capital in 2016. The core of the town is almost entirely pedestrian. Number 18. Budapest, Hungary. Divided in two by the broad, meandering Danube River, Budapest has a lot to offer for visitors. The city is a feast for the eyes with charming historic features, like the Vadahinyad Castle, several thermal Turkish baths, and beautiful architecture. After dark, booking a cruise on the Danube will reveal Parliament glittering like stars, reflected in the river's water. It's also just a feast. Goulash is the national dish, but other specialties like Gundal, Palatina, sweet grapes, shouldn't be missed. Number 17. Strasbourg, France. Strasbourg is lesser known than some regions of France but should not be overlooked. This quaint, picturesque city features canals and medieval homes that make it very attractive to travelers. The Cathédrale de Notre-Dame de Strasbourg is the tallest medieval building in Europe, and climbing to the top affords superb views of the Alsatian countryside. The city blends French and German culture, and you'll want to make sure to snag a Kugelhof, a local specialty, brioche bread in the shape of a crown and filled with raisins and almonds. The wildlife is equally unique, with storks living quite happily in the city, with their large nests peppering the trees. Number 16. Dublin, Ireland. When thinking about European vacations, it's easy to forget the places not on the mainland. Dublin is an incredibly picturesque medieval city filled with historical sites and ancient buildings. It's also home to the biggest St. Patrick's Day celebrations, a must if you can time your trip right. You can wet your whistle at the Guinness Brewery or test your mettle by diving into the freezing Irish waters. Yes, this is something done frequently by the locals. If indoor activities are more your speed, go pub crawling at the numerous bars or cozy up with a book at one of the exceptional libraries that look like something out of Harry Potter. Number 15. Athens, Greece. Renowned for archaeological ruins and rich history, Athens has a lot to offer. Athens is also in a prime Mediterranean location. The sun kisses this city most of the year. Beaches line much of the coast, and water sports like windsurfing and paddleboarding are readily available. Local culinary specialties like gyros, baklava, souvlaki, and moussaka populate most menus, making Athens a food lover's paradise. As far as historical and cultural sites, visiting the Acropolis, the Temple of Olympian Zeus, and the many fascinating museums are must-see stops while in Athens. Number 14. Amsterdam, the Netherlands. Amsterdam is a city built around intricate canals and has a vibrant culture that matches the stunning architecture. Strolling down Haarlemmerstraat, you'll find Amsterdam's oldest functioning cinema, dating back to 1912. You'll also find plenty of diverse shopping opportunities. Gardens bloom with millions of tulips in the spring, making it a unique experience if your visit overlaps with the bloom. And if cannabis is a reason for exploring, the local coffee shops sell cannabis products, snacks, and non-alcoholic drinks with or without weed. Number 13. Berlin, Germany. Berlin's history is deep, and the city doesn't shy away from some of the darker stains on its past. The Jewish Museum, Berlin Wall, Topography of Terror, and Holocaust Memorial are all rich sites that give insight into life during Nazi Germany and the Cold War. Checking out the Brandenburg Gate, a structure that signified the divide between East and West Berlin, caps off your history tour. An entire island is dedicated to museums and has 5 separate museums to explore. Once the sun has gone down, the night is young, as Berlin is often hailed as the party capital of Europe. Many bars and clubs don't have closing times, so a night out can last as long as you do. Number 12. Salzburg, Austria. Salzburg is home to Amadeus Mozart and the fictional Von Trapp family from The Sound of Music. It's a romantic and quaint city that offers plenty of attractions for tourists. Christmas is one of the most beautiful times to visit when the markets are adorned with festive lights and lit Christmas trees. Suppose summer is the season you prefer to travel. In that case, you can catch the world-famous Salzburg Festival, which features classical music and a variety of performances. Number 11. London, England. London is a hub of activity and bustling life. There are endless opportunities to explore Westminster Abbey, the London Eye, Big Ben, the British Museum, the Tower of London, and more. Catching a live theater performance in Theaterland is a treat regarded equal to New York's Broadway. And if you'd rather step back in time, Shakespeare's Globe Theatre offers tours and classic performances. While the city is full of old and new buildings, there are several gorgeous green spaces, such as Hyde Park and St. James, where you can relax and enjoy your surroundings. Number 10. Edinburgh, Scotland. Another medieval town, Edinburgh features Scottish pubs, winding streets, and buildings that have stood the test of time. Newtown offers shopping, museums, and more modern Georgian townhouses. The famous Edinburgh Castle is a historic fortress built on an extinct volcano. You can explore the vast grounds, take in the history, and enjoy the views from Castle Rock. And if views are what you're after, traversing the highlands and summiting Arthur's Seat in the rolling hills will afford you more incredible views. Number 9. Istanbul, Turkey. Istanbul is a powerhouse of a historical city. It has been the capital of 4 empires, including the Roman, Byzantine, Latin, and Ottoman empires. Buildings there are centuries old, and modern skyscrapers are a melting pot of East meets West and creates a rich mosaic of cultures, food, and religion. Tour the Bosphorus Strait, which cleaves the Asian and European sides of the city. And while you stroll the streets, be prepared to meet some of the thousands of cats that roam the streets. They are collectively cared for by residents and are part of the identity of Istanbul. Number 8. Paris, France. Paris, city of love. The Eiffel Tower, Notre Dame Cathedral, and Louvre Museum probably jump to mind first when thinking of this iconic European city, and these are undoubtedly must-see attractions. But you'll quickly see that there is much more to do in this sparkling city. One of the best landmarks that takes a little effort is the Palace of Versailles. The gardens and Hall of Mirrors are highlights of the tour, but the grounds are spectacular. And while you're wandering the city, make sure you enjoy some of the local cuisines. Fancy restaurants may offer escargot, beef bourguignon, and other rich dishes, and the street food and desserts are delicious. A street vendor's croque-monsieur or madame, a hot ham and cheese sandwich, with or without an egg, make for a tasty lunch on the go. And pastries can't be missed between croissants, creme brulee, eclairs, and chocolate soufflé. Paris is a city you'll want to visit again and again. Number 7. Copenhagen, Denmark. The colorful architecture of Copenhagen entices tourists each year to visit the capital of Denmark. Danish art and design are known worldwide, and prime examples can be seen throughout the city. The locals are amiable, and most people speak fluent English, making adjusting to a new city much more pleasant. Copenhagen is home to Noma, one of the most renowned Michelin-starred restaurants. It should definitely make your itinerary if your budget allows it. The traditional tasting menu will set you back more than $400 per person, so budget accordingly. Number 6. Vienna, Austria. Centrally located in Europe, Vienna is the capital of Austria and the second largest German-speaking city behind Berlin. Like many cities in Europe, historic buildings abound, but perhaps more here than in other cities. During World War II, many saw severe damage, and Vienna escaped with only about 20% of the town destroyed. Vienna City Hall, several royal palaces, and St. Stephen's Cathedral are among the buildings that have stood for centuries. You can find modern, quirky areas of the city like Unterwasserhaus, which is an apartment house designed with eye-catching color blocking. Vinez coffee and sweet cakes or desserts are a must when enjoying this classical city. Enjoy your coffee and snack in one of the many green spaces in the city, like Wuchsgarten, Burgarten, and Schönbrunn Gardens. Number 5. Nice, France. Most people who go to France hit Paris and call it good, but I think there's much more to be seen in the gorgeous French Riviera to the south of France. Nice nicely fits that bill. Closer to the Mediterranean, the weather is warmer throughout the year. One of the main attractions of Nice is the seafront. The palm tree-lined boardwalk and glimmering sea make it picture-perfect, and make sure to see it in the evening. Number 4. Florence, Italy. As the birthplace of the Renaissance, Florence is a jewel in Tuscany. The world-renowned Uffizi Gallery showcases excellent works by Leonardo da Vinci and Michelangelo. Shopping for trinkets on the Ponte Vecchio at sunset is a treasure. The crown jewel is the city center is the Cathedral of Santa Maria del Fiore. More from naturally colored marble, the size of the Duomo is most imposing. Feel free to visit, but be mindful of the dress code for the holy place. Knees and shoulders should be covered for all genders. Number 3. Tahiti, French Polynesia. Tahiti's dream setting for a romantic getaway is a magical place. Instagram-worthy bungalows perched over the water and a lush tropical landscape make it a joy to explore. Waterfalls abound, and the jaw-dropping Mount Muaputa reminds you that this is a volcanic and mountainous landscape. Tahiti is also known for serious surfing and is home to one of the world's most dangerous breaks. Explore the coral reefs, where there are more than 800 unique fish species. Number 2. Grindelwald, Switzerland. Grindelwald is quintessential Switzerland. Soaring Swiss Alps, serene alpine lakes, meadows that make you want to frolic, and even a deep glacier-cut ravine you can wander. If you're an outdoor enthusiast, you have to go to Grindelwald. Cable cars allow you access to high peaks and give plenty of transport time to take in the views on the way. The most dramatic of these peaks to visit is Schwarzhorn, where the first cliff walk lets you follow a walkway that hugs the side of the cliff and then extends over 100 feet over a sheer drop. Number 1. Rome, Italy. Few other cities offer as much history and ever-present ancient architecture as Rome. It's inescapable and makes you feel like you're visiting ancient Rome. The big hitters are the Colosseum, Roman Forum, Pantheon, and Trevi Fountain. St. Peter's Basilica, the Sistine Chapel, and Vatican City are less ancient, but no less impressive. You'll probably be walking quite a bit in the city and cooling down with some gelato at one of the many shops to a nice treat to beat the heat. So check out the Trattoria for some cacio e pepe or carbonara. We hope you enjoyed this video. Let us know in the comment section below the video. We hope this was helpful for you to plan or inspire a future European vacation. And if you liked the video, be sure to subscribe and turn on the bell notifications so you will be the first to know when we publish a new video. Thanks for watching. Until next time.